Hi, today I want to give my first writing tip, which is describing your setting. Your setting is your time and your place. Another word for setting is when and where your story is taking place. So I'm going to give you a word, and you're probably going to conjure up some images right away because you're going to access your background knowledge. You've seen this many, many times before in your life. If I'm going to describe, say, a living room, you're probably automatically thinking of a couch, a television, maybe a coffee table, maybe a rug, a fireplace. Those are things you're automatically going to be starting to think of. As a writer, you want to keep the story moving quickly, so you don't want to pause and tell us about things that are really boring or mundane. If you go and you tell me it's a living room that has a couch, a television set, a fireplace, a rug, and a coffee table, that's boring. Okay, unless there's something unique about that living room, you may not even need to describe the living room. Now, if there are unique things about the living room, then by all means tell us about them, especially if they're important to the story. For example, if the coffee table has a dent in it from the time Dad got drunk and angry. Ooh, that's interesting. Okay, or if there are cigarette burns in the carpet, or maybe the whole room is completely immaculate and there's not a single crumb, and there's never been a crumb in that room. Okay, details that will help the reader capture exactly what you're going for. Make sure you're only focusing on the ones that are most unique. You don't want to waste the reader's time with things that they're already going to be thinking about. Now, your setting itself might be unique because you're not writing a contemporary story. You're writing a story that's based in like a goblin city. And then in that case, I'm going to be curious what a goblin living room looks like. Now, it could be kind of funny if this goblin living room looked like a human's living room that had a couch, a television, and those kind of things. But that might not, that might kind of cheapen the experience for the reader. They might be kind of disappointed. So I would try to think about things that would make your goblin's living room unique. Maybe they sit in mud piles instead. Maybe instead of having paintings or pictures, they have carved up sticks in the shapes of the different family members that live in their hovel or whatever you would call it. Just be thinking about what makes your setting unique and how you're going to describe it, because you only have so many words to do it. And just try not to waste the reader's time on things that they're already visualizing, and don't put more work on yourself by writing things that you don't need to be writing. Cool?